Have you ever noticed that fear always seems to speak first? What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if I make the wrong decision? Fear is loud. It creates urgency, doubt, and desperate need for certainty. It keeps our mind racing, our body tense, convincing us that safety lies in controlling every outcome. But intuition speaks very differently. It does not shout. It whispers. It arrives as a quiet sense of a knowing, a feeling of peace, a gentle invitation that often cannot be explained by logic. The challenge is that many of us were never taught to trust that inner voice. From early age, we learn to look outside ourselves for approval and validation. Society taught us to value achievement over awareness, productivity over presence, and certainty over curiosity. Every day, our attention is pulled outward by endless news, social media, and constant stimulations, leaving very little space to hear the quiet wisdom already living within us. Yet beneath all of that conditioning is something unchanging. The divine spark within us, the soul that has always known. Alan Watts once said, "The logical mind works with maps, and maps can only show roads that already exist." Neville Goddard reminds us that logic operates on what has already been, while imagination creates what will be. Logic is a wonderful servant, but it cannot discover roads that have never been walked. Our soul can. I experienced this in a way I will never forget. One morning after meditation, I found myself trapped in an old pattern of overthinking. Instead of following the endless conversation in my mind, I stepped outside, began walking in nature. As I walked, a quiet thought arose. Take a different path. It was a path I almost never chose. Years ago, the wooded trail would have felt intimidating, but something had changed within me. I felt protected, as though God and His angels were gently walking beside me. So I listened. When I reached a clearing, I saw 3 beautiful horses in the distance. I called to them, and to my amazement, they slowly walked toward me. One beautiful black horse named Blackjack came close, gently, nuzzling me as though we had known each other forever. Standing there, tears filled my eyes. In that sacred moment, I felt only love, no separation, no fear, only oneness. The greatest miracle wasn't meeting the horses. It was realizing that the fear I had carried for so many years had quietly disappeared. The very animal I once feared had become a messenger of freedom. That day taught me something I will carry for the rest of my life. Fear asks us to stay where the map ends. Intuition invites us to take the next faithful step. We often believe confidence comes after success, after recognition, after proof. But real confidence begins much earlier. It begins the moment we stop asking the world for permission and remember that we are already enough. I understand this personally. I used to be painfully shy. The thought of speaking publicly or sharing videos with the world felt impossible. Yet there was a quiet calling within my heart that refused to disappear. So I chose to trust it. I invest in speaking training. I committed to creating videos every week. Not because the fear disappeared, but because my heart became stronger than my fear. For over a year, I've simply continued honoring that promise. I've learned that self-trust isn't about becoming fearless. It's about remembering who you are beneath the fear. Prayer, meditation, silence, time in nature, these are not ways of escaping life. They are ways of returning home to ourselves. They quiet the endless chatter of the mind so the wisdom of the heart can be heard again. When the heart leads, the mind becomes a faithful servant, and the soul naturally comes into alignment. Perhaps the permission you have been waiting for has never belonged to anyone else. Perhaps what you are really seeking isn't permission at all. It's remembrance. Because everything you truly need has already been placed within you. You are not broken. You are not incomplete. You are already whole. This week, before asking someone else what you should do, pause. Take one slow breath. Place your hand over your heart and ask yourself, if fear became quiet, what would love invite me to do? Then trust the first gentle whisper. It may lead you somewhere no map has ever shown. Perhaps just beyond the path you never thought to take. A beautiful part of yourself is waiting to be remembered. Thank you.